Hello, everybody. This is a quick live because we have some breaking news from DHS regarding new DACA applications. So, as you know, following the Supreme Court decision a month ago, people started to file for DACA. We're excited. We also had another affirmation from a federal court last week. And today, we have an announcement from DHS that they will be rejecting all DACA applications. So I wanted to jump on here live just to give you update on this. A lot of you have been asking and answer a few questions, and of course keep you posted as we have more information. But this is unheard of in the history of immigration law, and I cannot remember anything looking back at legal books that somebody can define a court order in such an extreme way. And that is a very dangerous sign for other cases we have: DV lottery, work permits not printed, people being delayed. This is just the beginning of this administration defining the rule of law. So let's talk about it. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right. Well, first of all, welcome to everybody who is joining us. This was an unannounced live. I didn't plan to do it, but I had to because so many of you are asking me, and I think it's an important welcome, everybody. Hello, Giselle. Hello, Katz, Karin, Mustafa, Chilka, David. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're from. Once again, if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel, so you'll be notified every single time that I go live and give you these updates, because it looks like things are going to get crazier every day. So let's look at the decision right here. Okay, here we go. So the Homeland Security right here. Homeland Security announced just this morning that they are not going to be accepting new DACA, and they basically said three things. They're going to be rejecting all new DACA applications. To those of you that were going to get ready to file, you have to put your cases on hold. They're going to reject all new and pending requests for advanced parole. And also, the most important thing is that they're going to be limiting the DACA renewals for 1 year at a time, right? And this is absolutely crazy because this is a complete defiance of rule of law. If you think about it, a complete defiance of rule of law. This is a Supreme Court decision that completely defined the administration's decision to cancel DACA as illegal, and they just literally took it and ignored it. And what is interesting is that the person who signed it, Chad Wolf, which is the appointed Secretary of Homeland Security, he was appointed illegally, and his term has already expired, and he is the one that signed this order. So this is, again, I don't know, I have really no words what to say, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. So let me know in the comments. But again, this is something that was just announced, and they released this long memo, and I wanted to show it to you. Share the screen here once again. So this is a memo. If you look at this memo is signed by Chad Wolf, who is illegally appointed, and his term expired already, and he signed this memo. And in this memo, they're kind of going through the background of what the DACA program is, and basically they're saying how illegal it is. And again, that's not their role. The Supreme Court decided that DACA should continue. The Supreme Court decided that their decision to terminate it in 2017 was illegal. And yet they go on and on. Look at this. Pages and pages as to why they should rescind it. Pages and pages why they have concerns. Specifically, look, they have enforcement policy concerns. There are several reasons of enforcement policy that may warrant the full rescission of DACA. This is not their role. They're not a court. Yes, they may not like it, but DACA is a legal program that needs to stay here while the decision of the court remains in place. And then they on and on why they should rescind DACA, going through the process here. And of course, and the final memo, like I mentioned before, they're going to be rejecting all new applications. And they're going to be not accepting advanced parole cases, and they're going to be limiting renewals only to 1 year down from 2 years. So again, to me, it looks like they are trying to end this program completely in an illegal way. And then you're going to have 800,000 people that are left with no legal status, and guess not. Guess what's going to happen. So again, as sad as it is that this program is going to end, and whatever they are, the limitations that they're putting, the biggest concern that we have is if the government, if USCIS is refusing to follow the rule of law, is refusing to follow what the Supreme Court is saying, what are they going to do with other things that are happening? What are they going to do with what is this administration going to do with DV lottery? The people that are pending DV lottery and they're stuck overseas and they're not able to come here because they just have this ban on them. And even if the court is going to say lift the ban and let them apply for their green cards, the State Department are going to say no, we don't want to do it, just like the DHS, right? What's going to happen if that's going to be the result? So what is the point of suing them if they don't care about following the rule of law? So I think that it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, because right at this moment, people are organizing to collect information about people that are affected by this. A lot of DACA that filed. They're going to be organizing to file another lawsuit, at least try to get some sort of an injunction and see what happens. I know there's going to be a lot of pressure on the president to come forward and take responsibility. But if we have no rule of law in this country, what is left? Like, why would you believe in a government that you're paying fees to get a visa if they're not, following the law and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Like, who has trust? Last week I reported that USCIS lied about their budget deficit. They completely lied to the government, to the Congress about it. Now, this morning, we're getting this information that they're not going to respect the Supreme Court decision. So, I'm still very upset about it. I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say. Let's take a few questions. Let's see here. And let me know where you're from. By the way, those of you that are here live, let me know where you're tuning in. There's a bunch of you here. Let me know where you're from. Put it in the comments. Kate's is saying, are F3 visas current cases which are now in the queue waiting for an interview? Okay, let me get your question again. Waiting for an interview. Does the ban affect the current cases? So, the ban affects all those cases from the previous proclamation. So anybody who is not a spouse or a child of a U.S. citizen are impacted by the proclamation until the end of December. And let's see what happens. Let's see. A few more questions here. Thank you guys. People from all over the world here. Shirag, I wanted to inquire, green card is given or country of citizenship or country of birth? It's given by country of citizenship, but it actually depends on how you file, And the DV lottery, it's based on the country of birth. But if you get it from any other way, it's typically based on the country of birth, and that's how the priority dates are being allocated. So So some of you don't know what DACA is, and thank you, Surav, for explaining individuals with unlawful presence in the U.S. So again, just to explain what DACA is, I was so excited, so I didn't mention what it is. For those of you who don't know, so DACA is a program that started by President Obama in 2012 through an executive order, and essentially what the program does, it allows young children, young adults, children who came here before the age of 16, that were here present in 2007 and they don't have a criminal record, to get deferred action, to be able to stay in the country and work up to 2 years. And they continue to renew this every 2 years. And then in 2017, President Trump decided to terminate this program and only allowed renewals. And then recently, a Supreme Court decided that what Trump did was illegal, and we thought that the program is going to come back to the normal filing like it happened in 2012. But today, USCIS said that they're not going to be accepting DACA despite the Supreme Court ruling, which is very upsetting, not just for DACA, but also for future cases and what it means for applications that are being filed with the government. And basically, there's no rule of law in this country right now. This is just crazy. So anyway, curious to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. I just wanted to come out here and let you know, because this literally was just published on DHS website, and I wanted to share this with you. We have a lot of people that wanted to apply for DACA. DACA can be helpful for those of you who are here undocumented, and even if you marry a U.S. citizen, you can still apply for DACA just to be able to get a temporary work permit and also advance parole. So if you leave the country and come back, you're going to be able to show proof of legal entry, and that will help you a lot, even to get a green card, even if you're undocumented. So DACA was going to help a lot of people. It already helped a lot of people. There's close to 1 million people that applied for DACA over the years, and the fact that the government is refusing to do so is so upsetting. So anyway, just a quick live. Once again, those of you that are here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified every time I go live and I update you on these breaking news. And once again, I thank you so much for supporting our channel, for being here every single time that I post these videos, commenting. So once I'm going to be off the live stream, you can continue posting your questions about DACA or any other topic. And make sure that you watch our video on Wednesday. We have a premiere video on Wednesday that talks about topics relating to delays at the government and a few other updates that I'm doing. So make sure you watch our premiere on Wednesday. We had a very good video on Monday. Many of you gave me good feedback about the stopping printing of EADs and green cards. So the video on Wednesday is going to provide more updates about delays and cases that are being denied right now and what to expect next. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in our next video.